These 5 things that cause a heart attack. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for individuals over 60, and the risk increases as we age. Yet, many people are unaware of the everyday habits or conditions that could trigger a heart attack. It's not always the dramatic events we expect, but rather the subtle factors that can creep up over time. If you're over 60, understanding these hidden risks and how to manage them is crucial for protecting your heart and living a long, healthy life. In this article, we'll discuss 5 key factors that contribute to heart attacks in seniors, along with simple, actionable steps you can take to prevent them. The goal is to equip you with the knowledge and confidence to take charge of your heart health. Each of these factors: uncontrolled high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, and stress plays a significant role in heart disease. By making small changes, you can reduce your risks and feel empowered to live a healthier, more active life. So, let us explore these 5 causes in depth and look at practical solutions you can start today to protect your heart. Number 1. Uncontrolled high blood pressure. Hypertension and high blood pressure, often referred to as hypertension, is one of the most common and dangerous conditions for seniors. It occurs when the force of blood against the walls of your arteries is consistently too high. Over time, this extra pressure can damage blood vessels and organs, including the heart. The severity of hypertension is often unnoticed because it rarely shows symptoms until serious damage has already been done. This is why it's often called the silent killer, especially for people over 60. As we age, our arteries lose some of their elasticity, which can cause blood pressure to rise. The heart has to work harder to pump blood through stiffened arteries, leading to an increased strain on the heart. In fact, uncontrolled high blood pressure is a leading cause of heart attacks, strokes, and kidney failure in older adults. The worst part is that most people don't even realize they have high blood pressure until it's too late, which makes regular monitoring crucial. Hypertension can silently damage the heart and its blood vessels without showing clear symptoms, like chest pain or dizziness. For seniors, the impact of hypertension is more significant due to other factors, such as the presence of other health conditions like diabetes or kidney disease, making it more challenging to manage. Signs and symptoms to watch for. While hypertension often doesn't present noticeable symptoms, it's important to stay alert for any warning signs, such as headaches, shortness of breath, dizziness, or nosebleeds. However, these symptoms may not appear until blood pressure is dangerously high. That's why it's vital to regularly check your blood pressure, especially if you have a family history of heart disease or high blood pressure. How to manage high blood pressure. Taking control of your blood pressure is possible with a combination of lifestyle changes and, in some cases, medication. The first step is to monitor your blood pressure regularly, ideally at home using a blood pressure cuff or at a local pharmacy. If you don't know your numbers, schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider for a checkup. To effectively manage high blood pressure, try incorporating these key strategies. Diet. Focus on heart-healthy foods like leafy greens, whole grains, lean proteins, and foods rich in potassium, such as bananas and sweet potatoes. Reducing sodium intake is one of the most effective ways to lower blood pressure. Exercise. Regular physical activity, such as walking, swimming, or cycling, can help lower blood pressure. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Weight management. If you're overweight, losing even a small amount of weight can help lower blood pressure significantly. Stress reduction. Chronic stress contributes to high blood pressure. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can help calm your nervous system and reduce stress. Medication. In some cases, your doctor may prescribe medications like diuretics or ACE inhibitors to help manage your blood pressure. It is crucial to take them as prescribed and follow up regularly with your healthcare provider to ensure they are working effectively. By making these adjustments, you can take control of your blood pressure and significantly lower your risk of heart attack and stroke. Regular monitoring and lifestyle changes are the foundation of keeping hypertension under control and ensuring that your heart remains healthy for years to come. Number 2. High cholesterol levels. Cholesterol is a fatty substance found in your blood, and it plays an essential role in building healthy cells. However, too much cholesterol in the bloodstream can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries, narrowing them and making it harder for blood to flow. This condition is known as atherosclerosis, and it can cause heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular problems, especially in seniors. There are two main types of cholesterol: low-density lipoprotein LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, and high-density lipoprotein HDL, known as good cholesterol. LDL cholesterol contributes to plaque buildup in the arteries, while HDL helps remove excess cholesterol from the bloodstream. When LDL levels are too high and HDL levels are too low, the risk of heart disease increases. As we age, cholesterol levels tend to rise, and seniors are more likely to have high LDL cholesterol. The good news is that high cholesterol is largely preventable and manageable through diet, exercise, and in some cases, medication. Why high cholesterol is dangerous after 60 and older adults. The risk of heart disease associated with high cholesterol is even greater. Aging arteries become stiffer, and the heart has to work harder to pump blood through narrowed. Number 3. Sedentary lifestyle and lack of exercise. A sedentary lifestyle, characterized by a lack of physical activity, is one of the biggest contributors to heart disease, especially in people over 60. Physical inactivity can lead to a number of health problems, including obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol, all of which increase the risk of a heart attack. Unfortunately, as we age, it becomes easier to fall into a less active routine due to physical limitations or fear of injury. However, the benefits of staying active cannot be overstated. Even in older age, regular exercise strengthens the heart, helps maintain healthy blood pressure, lowers cholesterol, and improves blood flow. It also enhances overall well-being by reducing stress and promoting better sleep. For seniors, staying active can help maintain mobility, independence, and quality of life. Why seniors are more likely to be inactive as we age. Our bodies naturally experience a decline in muscle mass and joint flexibility, which can make physical activity feel more challenging. Other factors, such as arthritis, balance issues, or a history of injury, may discourage seniors from exercising. Additionally, mental factors like depression, fear of injury, or lack of motivation can make exercise feel like a daunting task. However, these challenges shouldn't stop you from moving. In fact, regular exercise can help alleviate many of these issues, including joint pain, low mood, and decreased mobility. Even small amounts of exercise can make a big difference in your overall health. Exercise guidelines for seniors. You don't need to run marathons or do intense workouts to see benefits. In fact, a combination of aerobic exercises, strength training, and flexibility exercises can provide the most comprehensive benefits for heart health. Start slowly. If you haven't been active, start with 10 to 15 minutes of light activity per day and gradually increase it. Walking is an excellent and low-impact exercise to begin with. Try low-impact activities. Activities like swimming, cycling, or yoga are great for seniors since they put less strain on the joints, while still providing significant cardiovascular benefits. Strength training. Include light strength training exercises 2 or 3 times a week to maintain muscle mass, which is essential for mobility and metabolism. Use resistance bands or light weights to start with and gradually increase as you become stronger. Stretching and balance exercises. Stretching can help improve flexibility and reduce the risk of falls. Simple balance exercises, such as standing on one leg or tai chi, can enhance stability and reduce fall risk. Make it enjoyable. Choose activities that you enjoy, whether it's dancing, gardening, or walking with a friend. The more fun the activity, the more likely you are to stick with it. By incorporating regular exercise into your routine, you'll not only reduce your heart attack risk but also improve your mood, energy, and overall quality of life. Number 4. Poor diet and nutrition. What you eat has a direct impact on your heart health, especially as you age. A poor diet, one that's high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and salt, can lead to high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and obesity, all of which increase your risk of heart disease. While genetics and other factors play a role, a poor diet can accelerate heart problems, particularly for seniors. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and we may not require as many calories. However, it is crucial to ensure that the food we consume provides the necessary nutrients to support heart health. The good news is that with some simple dietary changes, you can greatly reduce your risk of heart disease and improve your overall well-being. The link between diet and heart disease: eating the wrong foods over time can lead to the buildup of plaque in your arteries, making them stiff and narrow. This restricts blood flow, which can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular issues. Diets high in saturated fats and trans fats can increase LDL cholesterol levels, while excessive sodium intake can raise blood pressure. On the other hand, eating foods rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats can lower cholesterol levels, improve blood pressure, and keep your arteries clear. Common dietary mistakes for seniors: over-reliance on processed foods. Many processed foods are loaded with unhealthy fats, added sugars, and sodium. These ingredients contribute to high blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Too much salt. Excess salt can raise blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart disease. It's often hidden in foods like canned soups, fast food, and frozen meals. Lack of fiber. Seniors often miss out on fiber, which is vital for lowering cholesterol levels and supporting digestion. A low-fiber diet can lead to constipation and digestive issues, along with higher cholesterol. Heart-healthy foods to incorporate into your diet. Eating a variety of nutrient-dense foods can improve your heart health and prevent heart disease. Here are some foods to focus on. Fruits and vegetables, rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Fruits and vegetables help lower blood pressure and provide antioxidants that protect the heart. Aim for a variety of colors, as different colors indicate different nutrients. Whole grains. Foods like oatmeal, brown rice, and whole wheat bread are rich in fiber, which helps lower LDL cholesterol levels. Healthy fats. Opt for healthy fats like those found in olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are especially beneficial for reducing inflammation and lowering cholesterol. Lean protein. Choose lean meats, poultry, fish, legumes, and tofu as protein sources. These options are healthier alternatives to fatty cuts of meat, which can raise cholesterol levels. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are rich in heart-healthy fats and fiber, making them great additions to your diet. Limit red meat. While not necessarily bad in moderation, red meat can contribute to high cholesterol and saturated fat intake. Try substituting with plant-based proteins or leaner cuts of poultry or fish. Sample Heart Healthy Meal Plan. Here's a simple 3-day heart healthy meal plan to give you some ideas. Day 1. Breakfast. Oatmeal with berries and chia seeds. Lunch. Grilled chicken salad with olive oil and vinegar dressing. Dinner. Baked salmon with steamed broccoli and quinoa. Day 2. Breakfast. Whole grain toast with avocado and a boiled egg. Lunch. Lentil soup with a side of mixed greens. Dinner. Grilled vegetable stir-fry with tofu and brown rice. Day 3. Breakfast. Smoothie with spinach, banana, flaxseed, and almond milk. Lunch. Quinoa and Number 5. Stress and mental health. Stress is a common part of life, but chronic stress can have a significant impact on your heart. As we age, we often experience more stress due to factors such as financial worries, health issues, and the loss of loved ones. Prolonged stress can elevate blood pressure, trigger inflammation, and increase the risk of heart disease. Additionally, mental health challenges like depression and anxiety are prevalent in seniors and can also take a toll on heart health. It's important to understand the deep connection between mental health and heart disease. The good news is that managing stress and improving mental health can have immediate and lasting benefits for your heart by adopting stress reduction techniques and seeking support when needed. You can protect both your mind and body. The connection between stress and heart disease. When you experience stress, your body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones temporarily raise your heart rate and blood pressure. While this fight or flight response is helpful in short bursts, long-term exposure to high stress can damage blood vessels, increase inflammation, and lead to conditions like hypertension and heart disease. Moreover, chronic stress can lead to poor lifestyle choices, such as overeating, smoking, or not exercising, which further exacerbate the risk of heart disease. Mental health challenges. After 60, it's common for seniors to face mental health challenges, including depression, anxiety, loneliness, and isolation. These emotional struggles can have a direct impact on physical health, increasing the risk of heart disease. In fact, depression has been linked to an increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Feelings of loneliness and isolation can also trigger elevated stress levels, making it harder for seniors to manage their heart health. Stress management techniques. Taking steps to reduce stress is essential for your overall well-being, particularly for your heart health. Here are some simple techniques to help manage stress. Meditation and deep breathing. Practicing mindfulness and deep breathing exercises can help calm your mind and reduce stress. You can start by spending just 5 to 10 minutes a day focusing on your breath and letting go of any tension. Yoga or Tai Chi. Both yoga and Tai Chi combine movement, breathing, and meditation, making them excellent practices for reducing stress and promoting heart health. Stay social. Engaging in social activities can help reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation. Join a local club, attend community events, or simply spend time with friends and family. Even a weekly phone call with a loved one can do wonders for your mental health. Pursue hobbies. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's gardening, painting, knitting, or listening to music. Doing something you love can be an effective stress reliever. Seek professional support. If you're feeling overwhelmed by stress, depression, or anxiety, consider talking to a counselor or therapist. Professional support can help you develop coping strategies and offer guidance in managing your mental health. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential for both physical and mental health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to help reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. By managing stress and prioritizing mental health, you can lower your risk of heart disease and enhance your quality of life. As we've explored, the risks of heart disease and heart attacks increase with age, particularly for those over 60. However, by understanding the 5 key factors that contribute to heart attacks: uncontrolled high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, and stress, you can take proactive steps to protect your heart and improve your overall well-being. The good news is that many of these factors are within your control, and even small lifestyle changes can lead to significant improvements in your heart health. The key to managing heart disease risk lies in adopting a holistic approach. Regular monitoring of your health, choosing heart-healthy foods, staying physically active, managing stress, and seeking support when needed. Remember, making these changes doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with small steps, and over time, these habits will become part of your routine. Whether it's taking a daily walk, swapping processed foods for healthier options, or practicing mindfulness to reduce stress, every positive change counts. At the same time, it's important to seek professional advice from your healthcare provider. They can help you monitor your blood pressure, cholesterol, and other important health markers, offering tailored advice and treatments to suit your individual needs. Regular checkups and open communication with your doctor are essential for maintaining your heart health as you age. The road to a healthier heart isn't about perfection, it's about making gradual improvements that add up to a significant impact on your long-term health. You deserve to live a life filled with vitality, joy, and peace of mind. And taking care of your heart is a critical part of that journey. So, take charge of your heart health today. Share this knowledge with loved ones. Take small steps each day, and don't hesitate to seek help when needed. Your heart will thank you, and you'll enjoy more years of good health and happiness.